Okay, everybody, welcome to suburbia. It's suburban, suburban, not quite urban. And we have a little ickle with the lights reflecting off it. Little fishing lake just off Walkden town centre, shops and stuff in it. Now, everyone's all about the city centre, but people forget to love the crappier, more mediocre, more mundane, more meh parts of society like suburbia. Cheeky Nando's. Well, they shouldn't mind me, just a little camera boy. Some nice, exciting foreign language being spoken excitedly into his mobile phone. Speakerphone chat. Bit car parky. It's a classic double yellows, which if you're abroad, it means you must never, ever, ever, never with a capital N. It's the favourite N word of the not allouds. You must never park on a double yellow line. And RS3 with his three-dimensional license plate, is that legal? Has decided it's fine. We're not allowed! Okay, we're allowed in. Oh, no, not allowed! So Manchester has decided to build some glass and metal Meccano sets on the site of the former Granada TV studios. Now, it's glass and metal boxes like you'd see in any city on Earth. When I say globo homo, it has nothing to do with the homosexuals. It has everything to do with the homogeneous nature of the global landscape, how everything looks identical now. Here's something that the honeybees figured out way before us, I'd imagine, that when you make your pipes hexagonal, you can stack them a lot more efficiently than those bloody cylinders. That feeling when you'll never have a high-speed American car chase on a freeway or a highway just outside LA and then crash violently into a massive water-filled bucket thing. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. In the last 5 years, Manchester has added tens of thousands of new apartments. Studios, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, even 4 bedroom. And, if capitalism was real, supply and demand would dictate that you increase the supply massively, then demand won't keep up and prices should come down. Now, have rental prices come down in Manchester? No, they've increased at the same rate as inflation. Nothing has happened. And here is a nice big wall, nice big concrete wall, giving you that Texas-Mexico border wall vibe. Hey, I cannot get across El Paso. Let's go to San Diego, Tijuana. Easier. Check this out. Here I am denigrating and insulting the Berlin Wall. The new Berlin Wall, and who's paid for it? I have. Arts Council England. Supported using public funding. Look at that. When you use someone else's money, you can be haphazard and crazy. Who cares if it all turns to shit after a couple of decades? Just use the council money, which is paid for by me, the taxpayer. He's got 5 on it. Rethinking safety through inclusion and well-being. Safety through inclusion. Slightly rainbowy. I mean, well-being, yes. If you're well, you'll be safe. But what does inclusivity have to do with safety? Crane man, I always wanted you to go into Crane man. What the hell happened to Crane man? I don't think you need it. Just do it. This is the child of ED-209 from RoboCop. You have 5 seconds to put down the weapon. You did not comply. Chugga, 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 chugga. They see me rolling. They hate. Horrocks's 1915. Good morning, everybody. Last day of January 2023. The revelations, the AI, the whistleblowers, the things we find out are coming through thick and fast. Today's crazy, or maybe it's yesterday's crazy, is the whistleblowers and the confirmation by both the military and the UK government that they used an intelligence brigade called the 77th British Army Brigade to spy on domestic dissidents. People that were critical or negating the lockdown, pandemic, main narrative, war is soon to come. They were studied, logged, and dossiers, little documents were written up by British Army personnel about domestic British people. Now, if that doesn't give your spine a tiny little shiver, then you very well may be an NPC. It certainly chilled my blood a little bit this morning reading that, because whatever happened during the pandemic, it exposed the savage and obedient nature of the general public. Bloody golems, the lot of them. I'm only joking, there is hope. It exposed how notions that we pride ourselves on in the West, freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of opinion, were rattled to the point where, had it gone on another 3 months, had the Delta variant not been cucked by reality and turned into Omicron, the Optimus Prime variant, which inoculated everyone, had Delta mutated into something a bit more deadly, I honestly believe that the vast majority of the British public, the more scared and more obedient of them, would be signing up at the job centre for prison camp guards, for you and me, always and forever. I think if the British police stopped buying Peugeot 308s, the Peugeot 308 market would collapse. Every single British police car is a Peugeot 308. Good old Market Street on a Monday at 12:30 p.m. It's busy, it's lively, because it's lunchtime. The workies are out. The workies are going to the sandwich shop. Andy J, the blind busker, is playing that. Don't think I'm going to get a copyright strike off his easy listening pluck, pluck, pluck. Now this poor Labrador has gone deaf. Now just before I go and investigate what the police are doing at the supermarket, and here's the heavy rain. Here's the heavy rain. I just want to announce, want you all to be proud of me. I am now on 18 months without watching any broadcast television. I'm quite proud of that. Now, of course, there's mainstream shit that I'll catch up on YouTube or whatever platform, but broadcast television, broadcast as it happens, don't even know what it is anymore. Don't even know how to capture it. Well, I think I've missed it. It's the fag ends of an exciting situation. You know, it was good if there's 3 actual real policemen, not just PCSOs. No, you're not in it. So, nothing's happened. Oh, what warrants 3 cops? 3 cops is good. To see you. I'll come and see you in a second if you're not careful. What would it be like to come to Manchester having never been here, not knowing the city, not knowing anything about it? You'd probably like Market Street and the pedestrian access and lack of cars for now. But then you'd look for a kind of city square, a kind of epicenter, a kind of ground zero, if you prefer that kind of terminology, for the city, and you'd find none. It's a mishmash of competing immediate city centres, and it doesn't quite work. Okay, they seem to have a young Afghan-looking guy. Don't know if he's in custody, if he's being detained or just taken back for a... Oh no, he's being put in the back of the van. And he's in. But energetically very different than other custodial situations I've seen. This one looks well peaceful. Okay, I've got a question for my viewers, for my Veitchlings. Every few days, people will write to me, and they'll compile some links from TikTok and say, "Oh my God, Charlie, Jesus Christ, these people are stealing your clips. Stealing! One of them's even pretending to be you." And I'm like, okay, so I have a look at the clips, and they're very popular, millions of views, small snippets from my YouTube channel. And I'm in 2 minds. I mean, in a way, it's a form of praise. They're spreading me, and, you know, I'm sure, mathematically, having popular clips that I don't control on TikTok will drive traffic to my YouTube. And let's not forget... Hey, you all right, mate? Let's not forget, I got banned off TikTok. Banned, permanently banned. My crime was to do a face-to-camera video talking about the dangers of groomers for the LGTV 4K crew in schools. And it was kind of like a video aimed at adolescents, teenagers. Got banned. So should I do copyright strikes and get all these pretenders removed, all my videos removed off TikTok? Or should I go with the flow and allow them to bring traffic to my YouTube? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. Coming back up Market Street, doing the rounds. Many of you don't appreciate how sometimes for an exciting 15-minute video with maybe 3 cool situations, it might take 8-9 hours of prowling, lurking, searching, hunting. And I cut. As above, so below, ladies and gentlemen. Part of why I do what I do, apart from all the crazy internal reasons why I do it, is to show you guys that you can stand your ground. Even if you've got one hand occupied by a camera, the chain gang may come for you, but you stand your ground and show no fear. Now, he was fast. He was very fast. He was very good at dodging, which is fine. Every single interaction I learn more about myself and about the orcs that travail this pleasant and green land. Now, speak of people being active and believing in something and actually going out in the public and talking about it. You've got a bunch of people here wearing jumpers from Truth Be Told. And the main part of their protest is to talk about all the people who have been damaged or injured or have died as a result of the global sheep dip campaign. Hi. So my name is Brigadier General Charles Veitch of the 77th Brigade Informational Warfare Unit of the British Army. We've got a few. Hello, sir. Look at this, a dangerous terrorist. Dangerous terrorist. So we're gonna arrest all these dissidents. I mean, look, this is not free speech. This is misinformation. This is disinformation, and that is not allowed in the state of Great Britain, in the new Soviet. Look at this. Definitely the resistance. He's a terrorist.
Yeah.
Good man. Good man. Oh. You know, the British Army had a brigade all about shutting down dissidents that were speaking against the COVID narrative. Yeah, oh, copyrighted music, I gotta cut. So, I joined YouTube in July 2006. A year after they launched it, I was late. And I've never changed the quote. A living man can be enslaved and reduced to the historic condition of an object. But if he dies in refusing to be enslaved, he reaffirms the existence of another kind of human nature which refuses to be classified. Hello, mate. All good. All good. Which refuses to be classified as an object. And it reminds me of the Shakespeare quote, "A coward dies 1,000 deaths, but the valiant never taste of death but once."
Hi, my name's Josh, and you're watching the Charlie Beach channel.
Thank you, Josh.
No.
Well, now we're back in St. Anne's Square, the Truth Be Told campaigners. Listen to this, look. The normies are here. Everyday normal people. There's about 100 of them stood around listening. Better than most entertainment on your lunch break, I guess. Poor guy. He sometimes rides the bus with me. Very vulnerable guy stumbling along. And anyway, why not get a diamond ring for £10,000? Or is that 100,000? There's so many zeros, I can't even keep track. Yeah, right. Rolex. Baruch. Rolex. All my life I've wanted to be on the inner bollard team. All I want to know is the code. Forgive the dustiness, but here's a YouTuber from 1873. Oh, everything's better when the sun is shining. The weather is sweet, yeah. Well now, here at the bottom of the Crown Court. Here's the Crown Court. The wind said, no, 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 no. And, yeah. So, forgive the wind. Noise, shall we say. Coming back to where the Hornet and the man with the lanyard tried to explain to me the corporate rules behind photon collection. I tried to explain to them that, no, I don't work for your company, so the rules don't apply to me. I'm not an employee. And they were having none of it. Now, my feeling is that this time on this run, this recce, they're going to leave me alone. But I think the temptation to throw your balls in someone's face is always very high. And a man with a nice little shiny camera, easy target. Give him a hard time. Let's see what we've got. I think I recognize him. Down the back. There he is. Center left of the screen. They're not going to bother me today, that's for sure. Hi! So I've been doing the auditor special of filming corners, filming in the building, filming around, doing a few close-up shots, and they take one look at me, and they're like a Pavlovian dog who learnt that only pain comes from upsetting the photon man. Can't believe it took 13 years for me to use a Pavlov metaphor in my video, but hey. Oh, I'm still filming. Okay, rant inbound. So I'm just checking the latest fertility rates for European nations. And yeah, it was looking pretty bad the last few decades. Fertility's kind of gone down in the West, but in the last 2 years, fertility has plummeted, like actually gone off a cliff. I was looking at the Sweden data. There's going to be no more Swedes in 50 years. Don't know what they're going to have. What are they going to have in Sweden? Grenade attacks? Ha 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 ha. I shouldn't be so mean. Isn't it weird how, you know, we'll take the Big Bang as a, we'll take it as truth. We'll just say, yeah, the Big Bang happened. And isn't it weird to think that every single thing and person and idea and planet and every concept even was all just one thing? It just goes to show you just how self-referential everything is. Which is why it's so hard to have an original thought. Original from what? We all like signs of the times. Here in spinning fields. Oh, blown out sky. Let me fix it. Fix it. How's that? Oh, maybe too much. There you go. So, all these big modern glass and metal cages. Sorry, apartments. Built 20 years ago. And they're like, yeah, Manchester's booming. Yeah, I've been in Manchester coming up to 11 years. And these businesses, there's the Civil Justice Centre, civil courts. Look at it. And here, they have struggled. It's been a gourmet burger kitchen. It's been a 202 kitchen. It's been a bar. It was a restaurant. This is all in the last 11 years. And now it's peaceful. We still don't know what happened to the body of the young Royal Air Force man. The story goes he fell asleep in a wheelie bin, and now he's gone. They've searched the dump, the rubbish tip where he would have been dropped off, but his body is gone. And how sad is this? How sad is this? Stay safe and remember, refuse, not refuge. The Yellow Hornets, leave me alone. And look at the license plate on this car parked outside the law courts. Law. Now, who said romance is dead? There's a giant banner. Someone, will you marry me? Apologies for the wind noise. Hey, man. Did she say yes?
Not yet.
All right, she's in court getting convicted, is she?
Murphy, pull your side off.
Affy, will you marry me? Beautiful. Thank you.